What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to the Small Biz Report, where we talk about breaking news, the latest headlines, and more. It is my job to educate and entertain you so that you know what the heck is going on in this world in 10 minutes or less. So please do me a huge favor, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you join us over at trysmallbiz.com, where you can advertise your company for free. Or for just $1 a day, you can hire this guy right here, and we'll feature you all over the website and promote you to more than 100,000 people on social media. That's trysmallbiz.com. Make sure you get started today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Dow Jones Industrial once again is off 800 points. And if you followed me in last week's video on Friday, I said you should have 3 tranches of money. And a third of it should have went in Friday at the close. A third of it should be going in right now or at 4 p.m. And a third if we breach and or hit, let's call it 20K on Bitcoin or 30K on the Dow. However, let me just tell everybody right up front before we start zooming through the headlines. I'm 2.5 weeks away from going all in at trysmallbiz.com. I've made the decision. Even though we only have 207 premium members and we're on our way to 1,000, I'm going all in. I don't give a fuck if I got to eat ramen noodles right now, 10 for $1 at Walmart. That's exactly what I'm going to do, because you see, in my other company, I have 2 clients and I might work with 20 people. But there's 33 million small businesses in this country that need my help in times like this. And when it comes to getting your 10K or that loan forgiven or the stoppage of the accrual of interest or restaurants, the money they were promised in the RRF, and yeah, the 5,000 people that were legitimately or illegitimately, I should say, denied the idle loan increase that they were promised, I am the guy that you're going to want to work with. So it's $1 a day. Hit the red upgrade to premium button so that you can reserve your seat at trysmallbiz.com. Ladies and gentlemen, as I'm talking to you right now, here are the headlines. The Dow slumps over 700 points. It was down 800, just like Friday a minute ago. To start the week, the S&P 500 falls back into bear market territory. What is that? 20% or more down. However, the average NASDAQ stock, as I've been saying nonstop on Twitter at TrySmallBiz, is down over 60%. Kathy Wood's ETF, ARKK, that we bought more of this afternoon, and I just put in another order at 36 and a quarter. It's just after 11 o'clock East Coast time here. I have over 20% of my portfolio in ARKK at around $37 a share average. Now, why are you going so heavy, Jason? You've always told us never put more than 10% into one stock. Well, ARKK has 35 stocks in it, including Tesla. They have been absolutely demolished. And Kathy Wood is one of the greatest long-term growth investors of the last 20 years. And that stock is off 72% from its high of 130 and change. So as I said on Twitter, I'll take 3 down and 30 up. What do I mean by that? 10% down is the maximum risk, in my opinion. So at 37 or thereabouts right now, you should buy it. Anything at 37 area or less, buy some. I have over 22, I think it's 22.5% of my money. I still have 25% cash. I'll share the other 2 stocks that I bought this afternoon with you before this video is over. But we're buying pieces of 35 companies. And we're buying the ETF that's down 72% from where it was 6 months ago. So I'm telling you right now, we just had a minus, I'm going to keep this simple. We had a minus 2,000 tick trade on the S&P. It was pointed out by several people on Twitter. That's only happened 5 times in the last, 100 years in the stock market. It's only happened 5 times in the history of this country. We also had, as of 30 minutes ago, every single S&P 500 stock is down. Every single one. That's happened twice before. March of 2009 and 2020, and those 2 dates marked major generational lows for the stock market. So I'm telling you right now, as I said on Friday, you should have 3 buckets. A third went in Friday at the close. A third should go in right now or at the close. And I'm praying for those of you that have to buy ETFs in your IRA or your 401k that we stay down about 700 or 800 points as we are right now, so you can take advantage of the carnage and then save the last third for when and if we retest 20,000 on Bitcoin or 30,000 on the Dow. And both of those numbers are huge. Why? Very simple. What was resistance now becomes support. Bitcoin broke out in November of 2020 at 19,500 and it shot to 69,000 before imploding down over 70%. The Dow Jones took many years to finally get through and close above 30,000. It ran up to, I think, 37 or 38 and change. Well, it's now within a few hundred points of revisiting that major resistance level. Now, whether they trigger the stops and knock it down through 30,000 to 29 and change, I don't know. That's why I've got 25% cash, and you should have at least 1/3 of your money in case that does happen. But I can tell you right now, this guy right here will be all in by the end of this month, because it's my opinion, for a variety of reasons that I could talk about for 5 hours, that this is it. This is where you want to grab your nutsack, fellas and ladies, whatever it is that you got to grab onto, and buy whatever you can. ARKK at 36.88 right now is this tremendous buy. It's right where I own it. I also bought GFAI at 47.5 cents. And I also have EVFM, Ed, Victor, Frank, Mary. I own it around 34 cents. You can buy it right now. Where is it? 31.25, 0.3125. It's down 98% in the last 6 months. It's a biotech among many that has been absolutely obliterated. They did a reverse split in the secondary. They did a $26 million secondary on EVFM at 75 cents. So somebody's down 50% plus on a $26 million investment. I personally think, because you can now buy it a penny off its all-time low, it's a great risk reward. However, do not put more than 10%, if that, into any one idea. That includes EVFM, GFAI, and ARKK. I got no problem you going up to 20 as far as I'm concerned, but don't pay more than $37 a share. All right, and in closing, so we can get you out of here in less than 10 minutes as I edit. That's all, folks. We don't edit around here. Educate and entertain in under 10 minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kramer dubs Bitcoin collapse as Crypto Monday, probably a shade towards Black Monday, 1987, when the market dropped 25% in one day, if you can imagine that. What else we got? Forces still battling every square meter of Severodvinsk. I know I butchered that. I apologize to all of our Ukrainian friends. They're begging for heavy weapons to, quote, end the war. What else we got here? Amazon says it's going to begin delivering packages by drone in California. It'll be by drone everywhere. As I've been saying right now, and I'll end on this note, ladies and gentlemen, the stock market is going insanely higher over the next 10 years, in large part because of AI and robotics. We're about to have flying cars and trips to Mars. Literally, Elon says there's going to be 1 million people on Mars by the end of this decade. There'll be some by 2026. You got drones flying packages in California. I'm telling you right now, you need to get the hell away from all those Debbie Downers that are on Twitter right now and in the comments on YouTube. And you need to start hanging around guys like me that understand that whenever you have this kind of carnage, when stocks are down 60%, when crypto has been annihilated, down 70, 80% or more, it's time to start buying, or in my case, go all in by the end of this month. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, always remember that we love you. And thanks so much for watching.